hell going on, guys? It's your boy Ant, and today we're back with another reaction. And today we got something a little bit different, man. From Screen Junkies, we got the honest trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League. And to be quite honest with you, one of my friends who seen this last week when they dropped it told me not to watch it because he said they were on there talking BS and they seemed a little bit upset about the movie. They seemed angry that it even got released, you know, because they did. This is like their third Zack Snyder's Justice League, their third Justice League honest trailer that they have done over the span of the last like 4 years, and it seems like they were on the side of hoping or harping on not releasing the Snyder Cut, not going back to this universe at all. And my friend basically said all of that animus carried over into this honest trailer. So I'm here to see how true that is. I usually like Screen Junkie, man. But I do know that from time to time they are a little bit salty, especially when they have been proven wrong about certain things. And to be quite honest with you, a lot of them are jaded and have very skewed reviews about a lot of things. Putting two things on the same level that's not supposed to be on the same level. Writing one thing off when it's clearly better than the next. But you know, that's just my little nitpicks that I've seen over the years. I'm excited to get into this because I want to see how far they go and if it's really gonna make me mad. As my friend said, it's like it was gonna piss me off. So like, we'll see how it goes. But without any further ado, let's get it.
This episode is sponsored by Google Play with the help of Crash Bandicoot on the Run.
I don't care. Get to the video. Oh yeah, they put it
From the director of the Justice League's trailer comes the film that rose from the ashes to redeem that burnt orange tire fire, transforming it from a movie that was 2 hours long and terrible to a movie that's 4 hours long and mediocre. Proving once and for all, if you want to look great by comparison, just stand next to Joss Whedon. The Snyder Cut, for real this time.
All the King Simps.
Prepare for a film that wouldn't exist without a powerful league uniting behind it, joining the internet's most devoted fans of targeted harassment, creatively bankrupt WB execs, a parent company who'd happily piss on the ashes of the last movie theater to sell more broadband, the writer who charted out Rise of Skywalker, and a director who was already self-indulgent before he formatted a film for IMAX, knowing it would be released on a streaming service. I think you just liked how the bars added more darkness to every scene, right? That's free darkness right there, baby.
Alright, so this is my first time I'm gonna pause it because there's been like 3 or 4 things said that like I definitely don't agree with. I'm not gonna try to pause it the entire time because like the video is already like 9 minutes long and it's gonna like balloon if I keep like pausing it. But mediocre? That's what y'all gonna come with? For real? Mediocre. And he formatted it in IMAX because that's what the original formatting was going to be back in the day, in IMAX, for it to be released in IMAX. He did it again. Another reason is they are hoping that when things get back normal, this movie in some form will get a theatrical release. That's why it's formatted this way. But I guess they're making jokes. Not sure. They had one good joke in there so far. Back to it. Dark Side is unavailable right now.
Black suit up for an entirely different take on the theatrical release, except for its plot, setting, main characters, and themes, where, if you recall, a gray CGI monster covered in spikes wants to destroy the world, who's out to impress his gray CGI monster boss. But this time, follow in excruciating detail as this gray CGI monster reports his progress to his gray CGI monster boss's gray CGI monster executive assistant.
Decide.
So time out. I don't think in one movie they have ever called Thanos a purple CGI monster. In one trailer they have ever done that. So like, Again, y'all just taking swipes just to take swipes. And if you're an underling, you're gonna try to talk to your boss from time to time just to see what's going on. Like, I don't never mind. Jokes, laughs, critiques.
Design, I call to thee. I have found one of the three. The one that woke and called. Let me make a plea to him that I may come home. After I take the combined power of the two mother boxes, I've been able to finish. I bring news. Before mighty Darkseid came. No protectors here. No lanterns. The anti-life equation is carved into the surface of this very world.
Meanwhile, Batman is still assembling a team of heroes to protect the Earth, where they will work together to bring back Superman and quickly prove that there's no point to a Justice League once you've brought back Superman. Honestly, they have nothing to do besides stand in a neat little line together.
Spoiler alert for all who haven't seen Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 weeks later. Flash is actually the one that saves the world. Flash and Cyborg. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, that was just a overblown lie just to lie. Superman literally dies again in this joint because they failed. So what are they saying? Anyway, back to it.
Good job, team. Okay, Soups,
Bro,
take
you
it from
literally
here.
showed 5 hero shots in a 4-hour movie. 5 hero shots in 4 hours.
With 2.5 Casablancas
Jeez.
worth of runtime to fill, everyone's getting more character depth. Like Aquaman, who doesn't want to live under the sea, but doesn't want to be where the people are either, because the surface world is full of horny Bjorks. The Flash, who's ditched the awkward jokes,
Dostoevsky,
for awkwardly touching his wiener next to Iris West. Batman, who has so little to offer the team, they give him and Alfred a little airplane to work on as a treat.
Best minds away in aerospace couldn't make it fly.
And Cyborg, where the change from Joss Whedon to Zack Snyder is most apparent.
Booyah. The world.
Watch Ray Fisher shine as the emotional heart of the story and the heir to Batman's mantle of depression, who's lost his body, lost his parents, and might be the only college football star to risk losing his place on the team for academic violations.
That doesn't mean he can hack into our system to change his friends' grades.
You know this dude plays for Gotham U and they just beat a Big Ten program like Wisconsin? Not only does he get a pass for hacking grades, there's a 90% chance Bruce Wayne just bought him an Escalade.
I'm sure a lot of people in the middle of the country would like that joke.
Prepare your anus for Snyder's trademark brand of muscular visual filmmaking, packed to the brim with hunks allergic to their own shirts.
Here.
Boo! Boo that woman! Where every action scene got immeasurably better thanks to new additions like Amazon horse violence, Atlantean bloodbending,
Amazing.
the gods of Olympus reminding Darkseid who's the daddy,
Amazing.
extreme sesame seed close-ups,
Okay, not so amazing.
and
But it
heroes
makes
who take
sense in
time
the
to
scene.
inspire the next generation before their victims' brains have even finished dripping down the walls.
Can I be like you someday?
You can be anything you want to be.
But man, at the risk of beating up dead
Inspiring.
Superman, this guy loves his slow motion. I mean, come on. The Flash's super speed gets the same treatment as Lois Lane putting down a cup of coffee. Is her drink going back in time, or is she just extra sad about her husband?
Time out. It's not blowing me per se. It's not. Because I do understand what they're saying, especially about the slow motion. It was type excessive in this joint. But at the same time, all of this, most of the scenes, 90% of the scenes that had slow motion deserved to have slow motion. Without question. Even the ring scene, she was sad. visiting his memorial. They were married, and he ain't even get to ask. God. Are we done yet?
So gather round for the epic culmination of a mass movement built around the sincere belief that it wasn't enough for Zack Snyder to do whatever he wanted for 2 box office disappointments. It's not enough that grim superhero storytelling
Time out. Time out. Wait, hold on. Let me get him.
is basically its own genre now. No, the
2 things. Just quick 2 things. 1, Zack Snyder literally made grim superhero storytelling its own genre. What? Oh my God. So, you know how they say, like, the first guy to go over the hill always gets the arrows to come back and tell everybody, yo, it's either good or not good to go over there? Zack Snyder was that guy. You understand what I'm saying? And poor box office performance. Superman grossed more. Man of Steel grossed more than Iron Man, which was the first movie of the MCU versus the first movie of the DCEU. Batman versus Superman grossed almost $1 billion, which was only the second movie of the DCEU. I don't understand what they're talking about. Like, okay, it didn't live up to expectations, but expectations based on what? Another movie series that was already 10 movies in at that time? It makes no sense. What are you guys saying? Like, what are you guys really saying? You're just talking just to talk, just to fill up time. Okay, I guess now it's beginning to blow me. Because they just saying anything. Back to it.
film had to exist in its purest form. Or rather, this film always existed in its purest form, and the $70 million Warner spent on it was for, snacks or something. But now that it's finally here...
They shot 5 minutes of new footage. It was on the back end of the movie. Literally the last 2 scenes of the movie. The nightmare scene and the scene with Bruce Wayne talking to Martian Manhunter. The 70 mil was literally for advertising and fixing the CGI. That wasn't complete. Everything else was already done. If you did even an iota of research, you would have known that. Anybody would have known that. They said that. Zack said that multiple times. I don't understand people, man. They just want to be right so bad. And like, when they're proven wrong, they just find anything to nitpick. Like, I hate people like that. Like, quite honestly, it blows minds. It blows minds. That person blows mine, not this shit. This shit is beginning to blow mine. And we got like another 3 minutes left. Back to it.
Snyder's biggest fans can finally lay down their arms and be satisfied that their hero's journey got a proper ending. Oh, come on!
Restore the Snyderverse.
So rave as you pass by scenes that were clearly setting up multiple sequels, teasing fans with the ultimate fantasy of watching Darkseid and Superman take the rest of Earth to Pound Town, ensuring that every tweet, article, or public statement about Warner Brothers will get swarmed with a hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, something that will never, ever happen. Until DC's annual firing of the executives and the next ones make it happen. Bullying remains undefeated, y'all. Wait, it's still not over? That was a natural place to stop.
Yo, bullying? Warner Brothers has been firing their executives for years. Just because. That's part of the reason why the DCEU was so messed up in the first place. Because the guys who was ushering it in got cold feet and then got fired. And then the new guys didn't want it. So they just try to shelve it, put it to the side. I don't know what are these guys talking about, yo. What are they really talking? Bullying? How soft are we?
Welcome entirely new additions like Martian Manhunter, whose appearance raises questions like, where the f*** has Martian Manhunter been? How often has he hit the town disguised as Diane Lane? And Jared Leto's Joker finally sharing a scene with Ben Affleck's Batman. I mean, they clearly didn't film together, but you can imagine what it would be like if they finally shared a scene.
Who's gonna give you a reach around?
It would suck. Okay, this thing is way too long, and I've been holding in pee since part 4. Can you just roll every time they say mother box? I'll be right back.
Mother boxes.
Mother boxes. Mother boxes.
Mother boxes.
Mother box.
Mother boxes.
Mother boxes?
Mother boxes. Mother boxes. Mother box.
Mother boxes.
Mother box.
Mother box.
Mother box. Mother box.
Mother box.
Mother box. Mother box. Mother box. Mother box. Mother box. Mother boxes. Mother box.
Mother box.
Mother box.
Mother box.
Mother
Just skip the
boxes.
starring already because this shit is really beginning
All
to
right,
blow me.
time for starring. Daddy Warbats,
I'm rich.
Wonder Woman, restorer of ancient art and antiquities.
That
Never
guy had
mind.
it coming.
It's not a phase, Mom. This is who I am now. Every heist team needs an IT guy. Debbie Drowner.
I want to be left alone. This is a bad idea. His father's dead because of us.
Quip Silver. Mr. T.
Put the water in first, so we don't scald the tea. That's probably enough tea. And then leave it to mash.
I'm gonna just say something. That while that scene was not necessary for the movie, I liked it. It showed Alfred being a butler and not like just a military man. Like it showed you like, yo, I was a butler for a long time, but now I work in the Batcave.
Big City Elegy.
Put the spikes back on! Put the spikes back on!
Is this movie rushing or dragging? It's dragging. Maybe this guy should stop working with robots. The Boar is Lava.
I'm made of rocks, as you can see. I don't let that intimidate you.
Martha Manhunter. The Living Joke. Mira's accent?
The firstborn of beloved Queen Atlanta.
You are the firstborn son of Queen Atlanta.
And your mama's box is so smelly, Steppenwolf can track it halfway across the globe.
You have been near a mother box. The scent is on you.
Oh! Justice League. Bigger, longer, and uncut.
Ha 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 ha.
Working on an ID sketch?
Where did they find that sketch artist? The leprechaun guy? This episode is...
And so quickly, if you could find a real life counterpart to like for the sketch being that bad, then like why are you clowning the sketch in the movie if there is literally multiple real life counterparts to a sketch artist? And they didn't even say a sketch artist did that. They said one of the people who got caught by the shit drew that of the thing. You feel what I'm saying? So like, you think everybody's an artist? I couldn't draw a parademon if I wanted to. What's wrong with y'all? But yeah, guys, that was Honest Trailers. That was Honest Trailers, Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I could honestly say that I laughed twice for real in that. I laughed at an intro joke, and I literally laughed at the name for their title for the Justice League, the bigger, longer, uncut shit, because like that's a true statement. It's like damn near a pun about the movie and shit. So I'm not gonna lie to you, like, did I enjoy this shit? No, and I usually enjoy honest trailers. But like this one had a lot of thumbs down on there. Like a lot more thumbs down than what usually is supposed to be there. I think it had like 14K when I was watching. But like, yeah, there's a reason why this has so many thumbs down, man. These guys sound salty. They sound like they were just nitpicking for the sake of nitpicking. They sound like they were just like riffing instead of like coming up with like really clever jokes like they usually do. And yeah, I don't necessarily know how to feel about this shit, man. I just know I don't like it as of right now. It's not something, because usually I watch honest trailers and then like if I go by and watch a movie, I'll go watch an honest trailer for it again just to see like if I miss something in the movie. I don't think this one of the honest trailers I'll go back to, because like this just sounded like somebody being butthurt and trying to make fun of something that's popular just because they wasn't on board with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, that was my reaction to the honest trailer, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Get down in the comment box, man. Let me know what you guys think. Shit, go over the honest trailers and go watch it for yourself. Go watch the full thing for yourself. Don't take my word for it, and then come back and let me know what you think, man. Let me know if I'm talking by my emotions right here, or did I like the movie or Zack Snyder so much that I'm like looking at this with like some type of beer goggles. But yeah, this shit was kind of trash. But we out.